I'm done overworking myself. I'm done putting in too much. I would say not stabbed in the back, right in the face. Curse me out. If I can't give them a yes, it's like, when you have a big heart, you have to really be cautious. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mecca. I'm a child care provider. If you are new, thank you for joining. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Well, you guys, I know it's been a year. Yes, a year. But look, when I come on this channel, just know that I'm going to come and tell you guys the truth, the raw, uncut, let you know exactly what I've been through. All I got to say is being a child care provider is not for the weak. I have been through it, the washer and the ringer, and I'm about to give it to you guys. I'm about to let you guys know. Look, first of all, you have to really make sure that you don't lose you in this. I am going on 11 years in business. So the first thing I want to talk about is I had to move. Yes, I had to move. Now, you have a lot of landlords will see you just because you have a business in the home. Yes, they would just come on in. They'll take you right in because, of course, they know that you can afford it. But once you're in, they don't really want to do anything. So I had to relocate. I live in Chicago. My area, I was not liking the area at all. And I said, this is not good for my business. And I just don't like to be over here. So I relocated. When I tried to record, make videos, first of all, I could not perform right. I couldn't. I had too much going on in my head. I had to make sure that everything was great for my family, and then trying to run a business. Then, oh my God. After all of that, I had little things going on, as far as with parents and let them go. I'm not the type of provider that get upset when they take their child out. That's just not me. It's not me. It's too many kids out here in the world. And come on now. A lot of people need child care. So that's a business that's needed everywhere. So I had to go ahead and deal with that. But I want to start off by saying I have experienced a lot. And when I mean that this is the most happiest stage I've ever been in, is right now. A lot of things I used to deal with, I don't deal with anymore. And the number one thing you want to make sure that you have while trying to run your childcare business in your home, which means a lot of space is taken away, balance. When you can find balance within yourself, for you, your family, and your business, that's when life changed for the better, which happened to me. That's why I took a break off YouTube. I would post and say, okay, ask questions and I'll get back to you. And when it comes to the time of recording, it's like, you know what? I couldn't find the strength to do it. So I just said, let me take the time to stop and just work on me. Let me work on me. And I did just that. And as you can see, it's been a year since I have been on YouTube. I can say now that I will be more consistent because I found the balance that I need. I let go of things that needed to be let go. You have to make sure that you do what's best for you. You will find yourself creating so many memories with all the children that you care for, making sure that the parents are good, giving out so many yeses, but not realizing how much you are neglecting, not just yourself. I mean, if you're married, you could neglect your marriage, relationship, missing out on your own kid milestones. Yes, while you're living in the home with them, because once you're done doing all of that, you have no time, no energy for your own. So that's why I had to really tell myself, you know what? I'm done overworking myself. I'm done putting in too much because a lot of times I will just be going overboard. And I promise you guys, I would say not stabbed in the back, right in the face. I would have somebody get mad at me, curse me out. If I can't give them a yes, it's like, oh my God, what do you want me to do? When you have a big heart, you have to really be cautious because I've learned in life that people will not love you for you. they will love your hand, loving what you can do, loving the benefits that come with you. Because the minute you say no, then you will find out people true colors. So that's why I'm like, you know what? I took a step back. People say detox. I would say you can't not just detoxing with food or whatever. No, you have to detox come from who you know, detox the people in your life. You have to detox your contact list. You got to look at everything, everything. And the best thing is that you have to make sure that you are right, because if you're not right, nothing else will go right. And that's why I feel the way I feel. I feel so much better when I look in the mirror now. Like, I'm happy to finally be back on YouTube, because why? I took time out for me. So now I have the energy for it. And I'm just ready to go full force. I had so many providers like try to email me, message me, and it'll be like, oh man, I don't want to let nobody down. I was feeling so bad, y'all. So bad. And I'm just happy to say that I did create my handbook. I updated, and now I got into digital products. I have my website in the description where you can go on there. You can copy whatever policy I have. Please understand that the policies that you see is everything I experience. So when I experience something, I always say, you know what? I'm going to put this in a policy, because I'm not about to go through this again. And that's how I build up my handbook with all my policies. I am going to work on next, I'm going to tell you guys, my menu. So the way I'm going to do that, I'm going to set up my menu where you can purchase it off my Stand store. And once you purchase it, you will be able to edit. So either you keep the meals that I have on there, but you will be able to edit. So I have that coming soon also. I am definitely working behind the scenes, because I feel like I just gotta come harder, because I feel so bad. And my goal is to inspire. I've been in this for going on 11 years, and I know how it is. I know how it is. And now I finally have my mind right. I'm in a new place, and I love it here. I'm getting everything together. I'm still setting my classroom up, but let's get to this part. So when I first got here, I moved because I wanted a finished basement. I'm like, yes. So now I have my living room. I can get my living room going and everything. So I paid this guy $1,000 to do the window. He came, did the window, paid him $1,000. I paid someone else to do all my artwork. Now we're speaking $1,000, do my artwork, and I have all those kids on the wall, which I will put a clip right here so you can see. And I love the kids that he put. I love his work. Fire marshal came, checked out the window, and what happened? I failed. So I reached back out to the guy. I told him, you made the window too small. I told him I wanted the same way. You made it too small. He gave me the runaround. I was waiting. Fire marshal being patient and everything. I said, you know what? I don't have time to wait like that. Time is money. And one thing about me, I don't play with time. So I had to give my living room back up, you guys. I was in tears. I said, okay, you know what? God, I don't know what is going on. I don't know what it is, but forget it. So I called my license rep. I said, just go ahead. I'll just bring everything up. So I had to get my living room back up. It took me over a month, maybe 2 months, but I was like so hurt, because I said to myself, my living room going to be black, gold. I told my family, like, y'all, we're about to have movie nights back again. We have the business separated from us in the basement, and we're up. No, that did not happen. So I just said, I just deal with it. I said, you guys, don't worry about it, because the next time we're moving in, I'm closing on a house. See, I rent now because I want to make sure before I close, this is where I want to be, with the neighborhood and everything. And I just told them, don't even worry about it. So now I finally got everything great, in my mind. I said, okay, let's do this. So I'm setting my classroom up for back to school. And in my basement, I said, I can make it the best out of this. So what I'm going to do is I started a podcast that I'm about to get going in August. So I'm setting up a section where I have my podcast, speaking to women, uplifting. I'm like so happy about it when the women arrive. I have 10 guests. 10 guests. And I haven't even started yet. I did not know it was going to bring this much happiness. But I had women like, yes, I love to be a guest. I love to be a guest. And the part that I'm super excited about is when they come on, I'm going to give them their flowers. Yes, their flowers. And I'm going to put a crown on their head because, Queen, I'm about to adjust your crown while you're sitting here. I know this is going to bring so much happiness. I'm about bringing positivity. Women work hard, and that's why I like to speak about childcare. What we go through, it's not easy. It's not easy, but it's so rewarding at the end, and the children are I just love kids so much. I really love kids so much because the thing about it is they're innocent, and it's sad to say, but a lot of parents do mess it up for the kids. I'm just being honest. They mess it up for the kids. And when you have to let the child go, not just because it's the child, it's the parent, you just let it go. And I believe in letting things go peacefully. I just don't entertain things at all. I rather just continue moving on and see what else God has for me in my life, in my business. So with that being said, I will keep you guys updated. If you want to hop in and watch my podcast, it's going to be called Vibe with Mecca. So I did that over the time. Also, I jumped into, like digital products. So I started that too. I work with resin. I do so many things. It kind of runs you crazy when you're so creative and everything. So over the time, since you guys have not seen me, I created digital products for those who want to work with resin. So I got one how to learn how to work with resin. Then I got the handbook for childcare providers, and I'm working on now. I'm like very talented with my pyramids, which is one of my number one selling products. So I'm about to launch that ebook this upcoming Friday. And then I'm working on my menus. So for those, if you're watching this and you need it, I will put my menu up on my Stand store. Once you purchase it, you'll be able to edit it. Because I'm working on having a video. I'm going to post a video. I can show you how to edit. I try to make it as simple as possible. Not purchasing and then you end up being lost. I don't want that for you at all whatsoever. So now, got that going. Everything's set up for my kids. And the next thing I'm doing now is setting my class back to school. My setting is way smaller. Yes, it is. Because I had the whole basement at first. Not anymore. Upstairs, my living room is smaller, but it's okay. Because I'm going to show you one thing about me. I'm going to make it work. Believe that. Just because you have a small space, don't feel bad. Because my space is small. And I'm going to show you exactly how I'm going to rock it this year. Because this year is going to be amazing. Another change that I made, I don't take infants anymore. Infants, it requires a lot. And one thing about me, I love to teach. Teaching is everything. And the requirements that come with it too. Come a lot of requirements. And what if your assistant can't be there? Now you're stuck with trying to infant. And you have the rest of the class. Cook. As a childcare provider, we wear so many hats. So you have to do what's best for you. So I only take 1 to 12 years old. Basically, like if they're like walking and everything. I survived close to like 15 months. But I take them at 1 because one thing about me is I literally work with children. I love working with children. I love to see them grow. I love to witness the milestone. So that's another change that I did in my business for this year. It will be 11 years in October. I told myself I'm going to celebrate every milestone. I would be like, oh, I made another year. Yes, no. So from now on, whatever milestone it is, I'm going to celebrate it. Even with my YouTube, I'm close to 2K subscribers. And once I reach 2K, I'm buying my balloon. I'm buying my cake. I'm just being excited about everything. You know, clapping for myself. Trying to make sure that I inspire others. So if you are a childcare provider and you trying to figure so many things out, I'm here to tell you, take the time out for you. Do what's best for you. When you're, especially when you like have a channel and everything, you have some subscribers, they get upset, but you're human. You have to make sure that you're good. And that's why I come on here and I let you guys know exactly what I'm going through, what I went through. Because I'm human and I'm just letting you know everything is not peaches and cream. I'm not that person that's going to fake it. Oh, it's like she never go through anything. No, I go through things. I go through a lot of things, and I'm here to tell you, I just conquer what I go through, and I learn how to take the time to stop and just focus on me. And you have to do that sometimes. You have to. I even told my kids one time, like, look, I love y'all. Just let mama get herself together. I just pray a lot. I got way more closer to God. Way more, because it came starting at the beginning of this year, close to like February, March and everything. Stuff started happening back to back, back to back. Like, why is this happening? Why is this happening? But one thing about me, I don't question God. I don't question God. I just say, God, I don't know what you're doing, but you're doing something. I'm going to continue to be obedient, and I'm going to trust the process. And I'm going to continue to think positive out of every situation. And that is exactly what helps me to this day. And that's what I did. And I told God, give me the strength that I need to continue on with my YouTube journey. It's a lot of providers that need help. One thing about this industry, it is very hard to find people that will help you. They act like that you're going to turn around and take their kids. Like, it's kids all over the place. I'm not wanting much. It could be a simple question. They don't want to help you. That's why the provider reached out to me. I believe, you got a question? Oh, I'm going to answer it. I'm working on where I can do one-on-one calls. I'm trying to see how I can get that together on my website. Coaching calls, and explain everything that I go through, and whatever questions you have, I can answer it. You can get way more over the phone than just, probably watching a video, make a comment, wait for somebody to reply, wait for the YouTuber to comment back. So I want to be more accessible in a way. I know you guys get exactly where I'm coming from, but I will keep you guys updated for that. I'm trying to work on where I can post at least once a week. Maybe until I work my way on up to like 2 times a week. Especially on the weekends when we have more time for ourselves. Because a lot of providers run their business 12 to 18 hours a day. I used to be 18 hours. So I had to make sure that I update you all. I promised a story time. And this is exactly what's been going on with me. Now, I do want to say that I asked for Q&A if you had any questions. I'm going to answer these questions now before I end the video. But what I did was I had it, you're going to see me looking down in my phone. So I had took a picture of it. And the first question was, what's the biggest concern when watching people's kids? The biggest concern for me is making sure they're safe, making sure they're not hurt. Because I don't want no child parent accusing me for anything, and where I have to end up in court, anything in that nature. So safety is the number one thing when caring for other children. Next question. How do you handle being a parent and running a daycare? Do your kids get jealous? Yes, I can tell you. Yes, they do. My last one, because see, he was in the daycare when he was an infant, when I had him. So he grew up with the daycare. He's 11 years old now. As you can see, it's almost my 11-year anniversary, and he's 11 years old. So he's been in it all his life. And he used to sit up, and he used to tell me, you're my mommy, you're my mommy. You don't have no time for me. It used to be so sad. He used to cry. I got videos of him. So yeah, your kids can get jealous. And you will find yourself trying to do so much for all the other children in your care. And when it's time to do for yours, like I said, you don't really have time for them. You don't notice it, but your kids do. I tell all other providers, whatever you do, Make sure you don't neglect your children while you're doing this. Give your kids time. Do a separation. Because one thing I did everything with the business. My kids, everything with the business. Now, I make sure I separate it. But look how many years it took. So I try to make sure I tell other providers, no, if you're doing it now, do it now. Where you can have separate times, even on weekends. Give your kids that time alone with you, so you won't have any regrets. Next question. How did you overcome the beginning challenges of starting a daycare? Well, the beginning challenges, I can say I wanted to do this really bad. I had to walk with faith. So I left my job. The challenges I had was I was with the wrong person. So as I kept trying, a lot of time we've been in a relationship, ladies, and you can try to do things and you can have somebody that try to hold you back. It happened to me. Yes, it did. But of course, God put me in a position where I didn't have to worry about that. Somebody say, oh, I'll help you. So that's how I became over the beginning challenge. Those basically was my challenges with the wrong person. And I couldn't move forward. And struggling with childcare myself. And almost losing my job because the door got slammed in my face. And that's what made me push even harder when I said, you know what? Told myself, I'm going to get this going, because I know there's a lot of parents out here that feel like me right now. I cannot find quality care. And that's one of the main reasons, too, why I started my childcare business. So happy I did. Next question is, will you be doing a daycare tour of your classroom this year? Yes, I will, you guys. Once I get everything that I need, I will be doing a classroom tour. I'm going to start doing a day in the life. I'm going to show you guys like how I start my morning, how I close my evenings, my cleaning routine. I'm just going to show everything that I do. The next question, it asks, where have you been? Well, you can see where have I been. I explained that in the beginning of this video, giving you little pieces here and there, telling you everything that I've been through. And I'm back. Yes, I'm back, you guys. I'm glad I'm back. Next question is, what red flags should I look for when someone is trying to enroll their kids? Red flags, I would say, a parent who's not concerned, a parent who's ready to leave, a parent who say, when can they start? Not asking about paperwork at all. Basically, looking at you as a babysitter. I tell parents, I'm not a babysitter. I'm a provider. And if you're looking for a babysitter, this is not the place for you. That's a big red flag for me. That don't ask questions. Ask me questions. Show me that you're concerned. Show me that you're overprotective. Those are the parents that I want. So, yes, that's the red flags I can say. Let me see. The next question is, how do you spend time with your husband? You operate long hours. So do he feel neglected? As I can say, yes, he used to feel neglected. He did. Oh my God, it was so many years. I was I was stuck in a business. I didn't have time for nothing at all. I was just stuck. It's like, okay, I'll come. We can go here, but then when the time comes, I'm too tired. Then weekends, I'm working on my business. So I don't do that anymore at all whatsoever. I don't. I'm glad I don't. I'm glad I can say, let's go out to eat. Let's go here, let's go there. Even let's watch a movie, because I wasn't even doing nothing. But now I'm living my life. I will be 42 next year, and I'm doing everything that makes me happy. So I updated you guys. Drop in the comments your thoughts. Drop in the comments what videos you want me to make, because as you can see, I'm sparked. I'm happy. I'm back. I did a digital product about my handbook. I got one coming for my menu. What other ideas that you guys have? Something that you want me to put in a digital product? I would do it with no problem. I have so much knowledge in this. I'm going to be doing my one-on-one coaching calls. So drop whatever in your mind. Put it in the comments. Again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Oh, let me end this with, make sure you choose you, don't forget you. Please don't. I always got to end it with something positive. You got this, okay? You got this. Don't worry. Let go. Let God. Everything gonna fall in place once you choose you. And I'm here to tell you. Love you guys. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.